Millions of people have applied for the diversity visa lottery, but not all will be selected. When you get selected, you are supposed to fill the immigrant visa form, the famous form DS-260. But the bigger question people want to know, at what point should you start looking for a host, a place where you'll be staying in the United States once you win the diversity visa lottery? At what point? Right after applying or right after winning? Because you will not be able to complete the visa form without indicating where you will be staying in the United States of America. The results each year do come in the month of May. You find out you have won. At what point should you go ahead and get a host? Because you cannot complete that form if you don't have the host, or rather the address will be staying in the United States. Or should you start looking right now after applying for the diversity visa lottery? Welcome everyone. This is Ernest, EBM, from the United States of America, originally from Tanzania, and you are here at the headquarters of Opportunities. Let's go to the main part of this video. The question about the timeline, at what point you need to find a host, is a very difficult one for many people. Some people, which is true, it is good to just wait until you win and forget everything. Once you win, you start looking for a host. You start looking where you'll be staying in America. You can do that. But there are some people, even if before knowing that I'm one among the winners, are starting going to look for the host or a place, a person who they are going to stay with. So before we go to talk about at exactly time when, let me take you to who is the host. As I mentioned, in the visa form, there is a place in the visa form which asks the following question as follows. Write down the address where you'll be staying in the United States. Remember, the address where you're going to put there is the address where they will be also sending your green card and obviously your social. But you can change the address later, but that is the address. You need to put that way. So there is no place in the visa form which says this is your host. So a host is a person who is giving you accommodation, who is giving you a place to stay, a place where you write down and where the green card will go. That is the host. If you can rent the apartment in advance. It's up to you if you have the money. But assume you have to get a host. So that host, I'll make another video about how to get that host. But at the beginning, you need to find that person. So if you don't have any person in mind at the moment as a friend, relative in the United States, you have to do the following. Because if you have people already, it is easier. When you win, you just ask them. So the bigger point to find a host is for you to start finding people in the United States. This is what I usually tell people. Start having connections of people beyond in your class. Start having friends outside of your country. Start looking groups which can add value in your life. Group of writers, It can have that group of writers in Facebook. If you are a writer, you'll have so many friends. There are groups about people dealing with graphic design, groups for political scientists, group of people looking for scholarships. Those groups have people from everywhere. Start connecting with the people from outside your country. If you are using social media, start having friends in social media from America and from other countries too. Yes, it's okay to follow the celebrity. It's okay. But also, if you are dedicated to go to the United States, start finding people who can add value, who can help with your journey to go to the United States. Start following their pages. Start commenting, start engaging in the conversation online with them. So by preparing that way, you are already started the process of finding the host right away. This is the funny part. I can say this one. There is one person was given a number with a person who I do not know. Was given my number. That's why when I give someone's number, I say don't share this number. The person was given a number. That person gave to another person. That person from nowhere wrote me the first message. How are you, Ernest? Or I say Mr. Makuliro, wherever it is. So and so was given your number by this person. Would you please give me the affidavit of support and your bank statement? I want to come to America. Like, I do not know you. Even if I'm in a position to help you, I'm not going to do that. Do you know my bank statement, my where I fill the financials, has my social security number? I cannot give to a random person. I ask you, I do not know that person. I say, oh, he's a person who was given a number by a friend. Why should I give you my information? Oh, I got to the school to be admitted in one school, so they want a bank statement. I cannot give you, I do not know you. Possibly you have never, because the person maybe does not even subscribe of my YouTube channel. So you have to see, like, if this person could be like a person has known me maybe for a year before, we have been engaging in social media, will be easier. So you can start getting to find a host, not just like you, oh, you're finding a person, a friend on Facebook. Can you host me? You haven't won yet. Just be normal friends. When the results come out in May and you find out you have won the DV lottery, it becomes easier to request that, oh, by the way, I have won the diversity visa program to come to America. The person, oh, congratulations, how can I help you? Oh, can I stay at your house for a month or 2 months? That is what you need to do. So, immediately after applying, you can start looking for a host, but not like you are telling a person, can you host me while you haven't won? By host is getting professional friends, connection, get in touch with the people, engaging with other people, become friends with the people outside your continent. And especially if your target is to go to America, find friends in America. Start following many people who you can be able to engage with in a conversation in social media to start that way. So 7 months later, the results are out, you have won. You can ask a person, and you don't need to have one person. You can have 5, 10 friends. That is the start. So you can start finding a host immediately, but not saying to that person, you are going to be my host. It's a friend with benefit. You are becoming a friend, but down the road, just in case, if you win, you can have a benefit. You can ask a person. If the person says no, it's no. You also have other friends, like 5 other friends, you can ask. But it is sometimes confusing when you haven't started looking for any person. You don't follow any person. You are just following the comedian in your country. You are following the musician in your country. And those influences in your country. It's good. And if you win, don't come to me to be your host. I do not know you. You have never been my friend before, even in social media. There is another lady. Ask him, can I be your host? You cannot be my host. I'm already hosting another person. EBM, you must do me. I don't have anybody. I have been telling people, you have to start this process very early. So in a very nutshell, when to start to start looking for a host is the time you are planning to have a mind that one day I'll be going to America. Start having friends in America. The time you say I want to go to Canada, that mindset, start having friends in Canada. You have to put a cross ahead of you and run to get a rebound of the same cross. That you need to do that way. So start immediately. When you have the mindset that I want to find global opportunities, find people outside your continent, find people outside your country, get connected, be friends with those people. That's what I can say to you. So start immediately to engage with those people. Yes, it's okay to follow Davido, Whiskey, Diamond, Alikiba, all these famous people in Africa. It's okay. But they're not going to be your host. Follow other people too, if you want to come to America, who can be able to help you in one way or another. That's how you are going to get the host in America. So when the results come, there are people already here to guide you. There are so many people want to have friends. And not just those friends must be typical immigrants. No. You can have a friend who is typical American, has never been even to Africa before. While I was at the University of Dar es Salaam, I had a, I don't know what we call it, penny poll, but it was through internet, a couple of them. And after, we've been communicating like for 2 years. And I've never asked to go to live with them. Some they invited me, I didn't come right away. But when I came to America, I visited their places, their home. But assume I won the DV lottery, and I had them as friends back in the day for over 2 years, it could be easier for me to be hosted by them. So start now looking for friends. Start now engaging in conversation with the people beyond your continent. You can follow Rihanna, you can follow P. Diddy, you can follow all these famous people. They don't care about you. They just continue with their life. Just they had the truth. So start now. You are not late. Don't wait until the results are out. Now you are getting, how can I get to the host? You'll be getting yourself unnecessary stress. While you can start this process early to avoid any confusion. Even if you don't win, you are positive. You have friends connecting other people. If you win, it's a positive. If you don't, it's still positive. Even if you lose the green card lottery, you are not to get selected, you have someone as a friend. That is the good start.